Welcome to you in the sanctuary on Zoom and with us later on YouTube. I am the Reverend Rachel Hayes, minister of this Unitarian Universalist Society. I use she, her pronouns. We come from the many different experiences of our lives to share this hour together, each one of us an important part of this assembly. We are one people of many ages, many beliefs, many origins, sexualities, and genders. We are all growing, all learning, all loved. Just as you are welcome here. I call us to worship with these words from Bran Lennox. We have chosen to bring ourselves here to this sanctuary to gather as a community of faith. We join together in solidarity as a covenanted people who are drawn together by the promise of connection and the mysterious pull of the unanswerable. We draw on experiences of love and wonder to lift our hearts and move us beyond the mundane. As seekers, wanderers, appreciators of nature, connoisseurs of curiosity, and creators of connection, our paths have converged today so that we might become present to the spirit that is worship. And so let us worship together.
Good morning. I'm Bo Mack, and I've learned how to speak up now. I'm a member of this congregation, and I'm also today's worship associate. I invite you now to say our congregation's chalice lighting words with me. We light this flame to invite a world of peace, where we heal the wounds, where we share what we have with one another, where and we listen for what love has to say. I invite you now to rise in body, spirit, heart, and voice to sing our first hymn, Now Let Us Sing, number 368, in the hymnal and on the screen. I invite you now to join me in reciting our congregation's covenant. Love is the spirit of unity. We dwell together in peace. We seek truth and justice in love. We honor everyone's worth and dignity. And we do the work of building the beloved community in our world.
We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now, it is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now, it is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love.
Good morning. My name is Susan Rice. I use she, her pronouns, along with Libby Stanforth and Karen Mack. We are the Ministry of Welcome and Membership, and it is our pleasure to honor and introduce our newest members, those who have joined us during this worship season. We have 18 new members that have signed the membership book. Yeah. And we want to welcome them.
This morning, I will be reading the words of one of our beloved members, the Reverend Mary Herman. Mary has agreed to let me read her beautiful reflection on membership and belonging for this occasion. Reading this passage has become a tradition for our new member ceremony as a message for our new members, but also everyone in our congregation, all of us. This is a reminder. These are Mary's words. For the past 133 years, members and friends of this society have gathered here, seeking to fulfill our human vocation to be a moral force for good, a force with the power to change, to heal, to comfort, and to care in a world that is too large for each one of us alone. Here we welcome you just as you are, with all your identities, bringing to this experience both your brilliance and your challenges, your hurts and your hopes. We are grateful today for each one of you, that you have found your way here and that you have chosen to make a commitment to this faith community. Here we draw wisdom from all the world's religions, from science and humanism, art and mysticism, and poetry, and from each other. Together we use our moral imagination to connect to the world as it is, to the world that it might become. It is up to each one of us then to decide what we are going to believe about good and evil, about God and love and justice, and what we think they mean and what they ask of us in our daily living. Ours is a faith for this world, and as such, we are promising each other to live this life as though it really matters. Here, you are part of a caring community where we help each other navigate the realities of life. We hope that part of your choice came when you found yourself discovering and saying, "These are my people," and that is a beautiful discovery. What we also want you to find here is an ever-deepening sense of belonging that comes from knowing that you are truly seen, heard, known, and held. This will unfold for you over time. Love takes time. Care takes time. Belonging takes time. Still, there is no more critical task for our lives than the courage to love and be there honestly and fully for one another. Loneliness and despair are everywhere. Yet here the promise we offer is that you do not walk alone. Just as we are reminded to be amazed by the beauty of the world, the companionship of those who love us, amazed even at the beating of our own hearts, we know that we are called to help heal our harsh, fragmented world. Together we are learning to build a beloved community where racism, oppression, fundamentalism, and hate cannot have the final word. Learn with us, take action with us, be bold, make some noise, take up space. Bring your whole self in, your full identity, your questioning mind, your expansive heart. The beauty of our congregation and the moments we share are precious gifts. And is it up to each of us to choose how to respond? We are all in this together. Welcome to this circle of belonging, my friends. Welcome home.
Okay. So in this call and response, the congregation will welcome our members with the words, "We bid you welcome." I will read the rest of the passage, and the new members will receive our blessings, and we will gesture to you when it is your turn to say these words, "We bid you welcome." Are we ready? We bid you welcome, who come with weary spirits seeking rest, who come with troubles that are too much with you, who come hurt and afraid. We bid you welcome, who come with hope in your heart, who come with anticipation in your step, who come proud and joyous. We bid you welcome, who are seekers of a new faith, who come to probe and explore, who come to learn. We bid you welcome, who enter this hall as a homecoming, who have found here room for your spirit, who find this people a family. We bid you welcome. Whoever you are, whatever you are, wherever you are in your journey, we bid you welcome. And now, please give a round of applause for
So as our religious education classes go downstairs, please rise in body and spirit to sing our next hymn, number 311, Let It Be a Dance.
Let it be a dance we do.
celebrate our new members, but we also celebrate that this congregation is made of the love, labor, and commitment of so many people. When I name the groups that you belong to, I invite you to rise in body or spirit as feels right to you and remain standing. If you're joining us on Zoom, we invite you to turn on your video and wave. And I forgot to put in the notes, please put up gallery view here so we can see the people as they turn and wave. That's helpful. I'll start with the elected positions of our congregation. These people answered a call from the congregation and made commitments not for forever, but for 1 or 2 years to steward the health of our congregation. Board members, please rise. These people said yes to our congregation, not knowing what would happen during their elected term, have made thoughtful decisions, listened to feedback from the congregation. They didn't know that they were saying yes to a year with so much staff transition and even ministerial transition. But their commitment has been an anchoring stability in this adventure of a year. And Leadership Development Committee, please rise. If you can stay standing, because it's one of those things. Yep. The LDC has been working throughout the year to identify the leaders who will see the congregation through the next set of changes, holding conversations and making space for discernment. In addition to the elected positions of our congregation, we have many committees, circles, groups, and teams. Our Meeting House and Grounds Committee looks after our physical space, stewarding the routine maintenance and more emergent repairs that come from looking after a 133-year-old building. Our Finance Committee watches our accounts and works with the treasurer and bookkeeper to keep us in good fiscal shape. Our Dedicated Offering Committee organizes us to that's the wrong one. Our Dedicated Offering Committee selects the partner organizations we share our plate with, reaches out to them, and arranges for the guest speakers from those organizations. Our Environmental Action Circle organizes us to take environmental action, whether joining the Connecticut River cleanup or reaching out to our elected officials, or connecting our spiritual and ethical commitments to the physical world around us. Our Ministry of Welcome and Membership connects with newcomers and helps them to find a place in our congregation by hosting newcomer coffees, organizing membership book signings and our annual celebration of membership today, and by putting themselves forward as a resource for any and all newcomer questions. Our Music Committee coordinates with our music director, Brenda, to support our overall musical programming, including Choir Sunday and member musicians. Our communications team keeps our website, social media, and YouTube channel fresh. Our Indigenous Awareness Circle connects our congregation with ways we can support our Indigenous neighbors, including leading us to Indigenous programming like the Powwow and Pecumtuck Homelands Festival, and teaching us about things like the Indigenous legislative agenda. Our Religious Education Ministry supports our religious education staff and students and facilitates intergenerational connections in the congregation. If you saw the kids having an amazing time with their UU bucks at the auction, that was just one act of brilliance by the RE ministry. Our caring team, which is both Caring Circle and Pastoral Care, coordinates both the practical care, like rides and meals, and pastoral care, like visits and connection. Our worship collaborative supports all of the worship services of the congregation, refining and creating rituals, working with me to think through my worship questions, and making sure our guest speakers and member-led services have everything they need to create meaningful experiences for the congregation. And then there are things we do that are less formal than committees, but essential to the spirit of our congregation. There's small group ministry, women's circle, men's breakfast, book group, and the Sunday morning conversation group. Rise if you have facilitated or participated in any of those activities. Yeah. Okay, there's Wednesday community breakfast, which feeds 140 people a hot, nutritious breakfast each week. Rise if you have cooked, served, cleaned, eaten, or otherwise been part of the breakfast community. Okay, and we're just now getting to Sunday morning. Greeters make sure that someone welcomes you even before the service begins. Rise if you've been a greeter. Tech helps us see and hear what's going on, operating the soundboard, cameras, slides, captions, and making the service accessible on Zoom, as well as in the sanctuary. Worship associates, readers, speakers, and service leaders bring us their voices, questions, and insights, and show that I am not the only one with something to say around here. Musicians and choir open our hearts with musical beauty that transcends words. Social hour hosts make the coffee and set out snacks that comfort our bellies while the service still lingers in our minds. Religious education teachers and classroom volunteers create a welcoming and inspiring space for our youngest congregants. I've probably missed something really important, so please forgive me, but we cannot forget anyone who has participated in a meeting house cleanup or workday, anyone who has offered someone care with a ride, a visit, or a meal, anyone who has come out to protest with us, anyone who has participated in the questioning our name process or a budget conversation, anyone who has hosted or participated in an event, in Suppers for Seven, Social Supper, Summer Potlucks, Friday Night Fun, concerts, anyone who contributed to the auction with auction items and events, with work, with money, and the holiday party bringing cookies, food, music, and crafts, everyone who has attended a service. Which is you right now. Which is to say, all of us. It takes all of us, first-timers, people who have been here for decades, to make this thing work. Co-creating this community in the way that is right for each of us. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. And now I recognize that some of you have been standing for a long time, so feel free to sit down if you like. Our congregation would not exist without the dedication of hundreds of people, handing something precious down through the generations. Those of you who are members of our congregation may remember signing the book, how it starts in old-fashioned handwriting. Approximately 107 years ago, someone copied all of the names of the members of Unity Church, that's what we were called back then, wrote all of those names out into a book, everyone who had ever been a member. Nobody whose name was in the book in 1919 is still a member. Heck, the angel window wasn't even here yet. But that is a different story. All of those people are gone, but this place wouldn't be here without their commitment to a religious community shaped by love. Some of those people are only one line in the book, but I wonder about all they did for this community. Did they teach Sunday school? Did they wax the floors? Did they plant a garden outside? Did they sing in the choir? Did they chair the pledge drive? What did they bring to the potluck? As I flip through the membership book, eventually I come to names that I recognize. There are names I know by reputation, like Nancy Foster and Paul Rothery. And there are names of people I have actually had the pleasure of knowing, like almost everybody in this room and with us online today. My prayer for this congregation is that it continues to proclaim a message of love and hope long after all of us are no longer here. May the congregation we have built and continue to build with little acts of care, may it continue to put love into the world beyond our own imaginings. May it be so. Please join me in prayer. Spirit of life and connection, breathe in us. Inspire us. Help us to reach out to those who are hurting. Help us to allow others to accompany us on our hard days, not just our good days. Help us to build networks of people who care, so that we may all become more resilient in shared strength, in shared burdens, in shared community. May it be so. May we make it so. Amen. I invite you to remain seated for our meditation hymn, There is a Love, on the screen and your order of service.
We believe here that another world is possible. Each week we collect an offering and we split it with an outside organization to help us remember that we can't do this whole job all by ourselves. During May, our congregation generously is sharing half of our Sunday service offering basket with the Care Center. Half of the money collected today supports the programming of our congregation. The other half supports young mothers in going back to school, interrupting cycles of poverty with systems of support. Please give generously today in the basket, by text, by check, or through our website. Please join me in the words to extinguish our chalice. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
We are about to sing our closing song. You are welcome to stay right where you are and be held in the love of our congregation, or to rise and move into a circle along the outer aisle. Place your hands over your heart or hold hands with someone near you as we sing This Day We Come. Go in peace, be at peace. If there's cake, have a piece.